Hey, Zach with Web3 Reviews. Thank you for being with us. Today, it is Tuesday, January 21st, and we're going to be talking about the crypto ecosystem. Let's go. Remember that none of this is financial advice. So predicted days never go how we plan in crypto. It's just like in gambling when you hear that a sports bet is a lock. You hear the Detroit Lions can't lose. You hear a Umar Nurmagomedov can't lose. Umar Nurmagomedov, no way he's going to lose to Merab. He's related to Khabib. The Lions, 15-2. No way they're going to lose to the Commanders. Not at home, not after a bye week. If there's one thing the market loves, it's proving people wrong. You tell people that crypto and XRP are going to go to the moon on Inauguration Day, and everyone's sitting there holding their dicks waiting for it to happen. Generally, when you have a big date on the map like that, it's not going to happen. The big date screws people because you got big players who can front run that. So anyways, XRP is getting volatile. We bounced around from $3.30 to $3. We even touched below $3. Somebody got lucky and got a buy below $3, and now we're back up to $3.12. Looking at Bitcoin, sitting at 104. It bounced from 100 to 109. Now it's at 104, 103.777. That was pretty lucky right there. Good way to start the day. I like that. FLR price, 2.8 cents. Now we're getting some positive action on FLR in terms of momentum from the ecosystem. We had John Deaton, who represented 80,000 XRP holders in the lawsuit against the SEC, who had never signed a contract with Ripple but had bought XRP. So we were an example of people who took part in an XRP buy without getting it from Ripple. We didn't have a securities offering contract with Ripple when we bought XRP. John Deaton represented us in that lawsuit and brought it to the court. And he's saying that FLR might be the most undervalued project in crypto. John Deaton, he even ran for office against Elizabeth Warren. It's nice to have him on the FLR team. The more people you have on the FLR team, the better. I know we got the Dan Rockies of the world and the DeFi Divius. It's nice to have the John Deatons too. I've heard Joel Katz talk about FLR and Songbird as well. It's been a little while. I wonder what his position is now or what's going on with that. Recently, Chainlink was chosen by Ripple as a data provider. I know there have been talks about integrating Chainlink and FLR. That way Chainlink uses FLR's FTSOs for data oracles. It hasn't happened yet. So currently Ripple's in talks with Chainlink. Now if it happened third party, that'd be nice. Songbird taking a beating, still beneath 0.8 of a penny. It's pretty powerful shit, man. If you have some XRP to sell, it might not be a bad idea to look into FLR and Songbird. Being that XRP has already done times 30 from the bottom of 11 cents in 2019. What have FLR and Songbird done? Price-wise, they haven't been doing jack. But you know what? That's actually good in crypto. You don't ditch your assets not doing anything for an asset that's already pumping a green candle, because that's how you get wrecked. Chasing green candles is how you get wrecked. You gotta hold steady. Now is not the time to sell FLR and Songbird. I get comments about that on my video. Are FLR and Songbird dead, and should they even be held? I know it sounds tempting to sell them for XRP and catch whatever gains are left on XRP, but think about it. If XRP goes to 33 bucks, that's a times 10 from here, and that'll be a ton. That'll be a times 300 from 2019's 11 cents, and people are gonna be cashing in that times 300. So if you're selling your asset, which hasn't moved, because you want to catch a times 10 potentially that's remaining in XRP, I think that's the wrong move. Crypto's a game of being counterintuitive. When people tell you to sell, you should buy. When people tell you to buy, you should sell. So take that with a grain of salt, of course, because here I am telling you potentially to buy. I'm not telling you to do nothing. Gala Music, 2.2 cents. The low caps, Songbird and Gala Music, are taking a beating, and that's to be expected. When you get the big market cap players like XRP and Bitcoin being really volatile, a lot of people are going to hold their money in those assets, which take less of a volatile hit than the low caps. Now, once they've gotten all the gains they want out of those big market cap players, they generally turn them around and put them into the low caps. We had Benefactor, one of the founders of Gala, tweet what a wild weekend it was. We had a lot of speculation in the Gala ecosystem that he was talking about something related to the presidential inauguration and Gala being integrated. Maybe US crypto companies. You know, Benefactor's a billionaire. Maybe he has info that we don't. News for the classes, not the masses, once again, right? I'm sure they'll give us a date saying, oh yeah, we're gonna turn it on by this date. Meanwhile, Benefactor and all his friends, all the billionaires, they've already known. All I'm saying is hopefully Benefactor wasn't just talking about the Trump meme coin saga, which we saw Trump and Melania crash the Solana network. And people are actually speculating that Coinbase is insolvent when it comes to Sol. Because if you're trying to send or receive Sol, apparently it takes 9 hours on Coinbase versus on-chain it takes seconds. This is important to note because especially after what happened with FTX, we know the science. And this has always been the concern with Robinhood too. The concern with Robinhood has always been, hey, if you can't withdraw the crypto, Do they even have it, or is it just an IOU? What's going to happen if that crypto goes to the moon? Is Robinhood going to be able to pay it out, or are they just going to say, sorry, we fucked up, guys? That's our bad. That's never a risk that I've been willing to take. Gala sitting at 3.3 cents. So Gala has 50 times more tokens than Gala Music. We're talking about 50 billion tokens for Gala versus 1 billion tokens for Gala Music. But we see the price is actually less for Gala Music. There could be an opportunity buy there as well. Now, looking at tokens like Songbird, Gala Music, Gala Film, and Osmi, their market caps all together are beneath $200 million. Now, Songbird's up to 140. The Gala ecosystem projects are low. We're talking true low caps. Gala Music, less than 7 million. Gala Film, less than 10 million. Osmi AI, less than 10 million. Those are low cap projects, but the thing that makes them different than a dog with ski mask project is that's a true meme coin. Versus Gala Music, Gala Film, Osmi, these are ecosystems which can survive on their own. There's a use case for the token, and with that use case, as long as the product's being used, the ecosystem will thrive. So Trump's meme coin, I'm going somewhere with this. Trump's meme coin reached a market cap of $60 billion in 2 days. All boats are gonna rise. Billions, trillions are gonna flow into the crypto market. And ecosystems like Gala Music, Gala Film, Osmi, Songbird, they're gonna explode. When people start using DeFi on the FLR networks, that way they can stake their XRP and earn a yield on it, and there's no cap on it like there is now of 2 million Songbird, I think we're gonna see the price explode. We haven't had our flip the switch moment yet. We're still waiting for the flip the switch moment. But that's to be expected. It's only Trump's first day in office. These things are meant to test your patience. And if you don't know that yet, you're going to. Okay, bucko? Crypto is meant to test your patience. You want a get rich quick scheme? That's not how this works. And if you're ever dealing with a for sure thing, that's when it starts getting scary. Anybody tells you it's a for sure thing, you've got to look at the opposite possibility and say, why aren't these guys respecting the possibility that the other side could happen? There's two sides of the stick. Either side could land on you. You don't want to set yourself up where you're in a position to really get hurt if that probability doesn't go your way. Stay strong, folks. Brighter days ahead. We're all kind of taking a time out in the red. But if we zoom out, when in doubt, zoom out. For the big projects like XRP and Bitcoin, things are looking good. We're sitting at damn near the top of the chart. What's going to happen here? I think XRP still has room to run. I can't call it on Bitcoin, but I think the percentages are going to be very low if it does continue to go up. Thank you all for being with us. Leave a like and comment. Let me know your thoughts. Until next time.